Okay, we're going to show how to connect the frequency display to a SWAN 700 CX. All right. First thing we're going to do is find a drill size for the outside diameter of this 3.5 millimeter 1/8 inch jack. And then, hang on just a second. Where I like to locate it is right about here on the back of the radio. So this K6 is in the way. So what you want to do is take that tube out and put some painter's tape or something over the hole, the tube socket. Okay, I put some painter's tape over the tube socket, and then I turned some upside down with the sticky side up, so when I drill through here, hopefully it will catch the filings. Let's see how it does. Okay, I also decided to cover the Vox plug and put some tape here upside down to catch the filings. So here we go again. Okay, I drilled my pilot hole, and now I'm going to use a little larger size drill, closer to the size of that jack. Okay, I switched drills because that battery was getting low. Plus I put in a unibit. If you got one of these, it's a nice little tool. So that hole's about the correct size. Let's see how it does here. Okay, on the jack I sent you, I usually color one side red, one side black. But if you get them confused, the positive is the tallest of the two. You can see that. Okay. See how it's a little taller? Okay, we got the jack mounted here. And on the inside, I like to have the terminals so I can get at them to solder them. Okay. Now where this is going to connect, you're going to connect the piece of coax, the 174U that I gave you, to the jack. You're going to run it across, let's see if we get out of here, across here and down through a hole. Okay, and then you're going to bring it over here to this tube. This is the VFO amplifier tube, pin 1. That's where we're heading. Okay, the hole I use is the one next to the bias pot here in the chassis. Come on, focus. Okay, see right up in there. And then it's going to come through right here. And you're going to route it under this cable here, over towards our jack. Okay? Okay, so when you got that soldered in, it should look something like this. I put it under these these wires also, and then down through our hole. Okay. Okay, what I did is I routed it, get it focused here, down under these cables with this other pack of cables as much as I could, and brought it out over here. Now we've got to get it down to this tube here, right there, to pin 1, okay? And you also have to ground it. So you got the center conductor going to pin 1, down here, and then you need to find a ground over here somewhere. There should be a ground. Look at all these posts here. There should be a ground. So what I did was I stripped the cable back a couple inches. Here we go. Like that. And then the ground, I'm going to attach wire to it and then insulate it so I can take it over to where I find a ground. Okay, I prepped my cable here. There you are. Insulated it, so now I'll strip off the end of the center conductor and connect that. Okay, we're on pin 1. Boy, it is a bear to get to. The nice thing about it is, I can show it here, and this is it's right on the other side of this resistor. Looks like a 270, if I'm reading this right, 270 ohm resistor that goes to pin 1. So just put some solder on that resistor right there and connect your center conductor there. Okay, in this area of the tube, here's the tube down here. If you look over here, this first leg where this capacitor from the microphone jack goes, this is a ground here. Now all this install should be the same on a 700, a 500, and a 350 series. Okay? So this should be good for all that. So I'm going to go right here with the ground. Okay guys, when I'm doing stuff like this, I don't worry about looping the conductor that I'm soldering around whatever I'm attaching it to. I just put some solder on there, make sure it's a shiny connection, and we should be good. You can put a couple zip ties along here if you want. Okay, we've got that all in. So get the cable that I gave you with your frequency readout and plug it into the back of the jack you just installed, like so. And let's see, my center conductor is playing with it, so I moved it over. All right, now let's turn the rig on and see what happens. Okay, we're on 40 meters here, and dial says around 200. The dial's a little off. I just got this 700 off eBay, so I've been working on it. Anyway, your switch should go to the bottom. I don't have my labels on yet. It should say 7,3.5, and then up here it will say 14, 21, 28. So she's working. Let's try 20 meters. Flip the switch up. Look at that. My dial's way off. Look at that. 250. And I'm way down here, 210. Poor thing. Anyway. Yeah, like I said, I just got this thing. Just been getting all of it working. When I got it, I didn't have anything on frequency. Someone had gone in and moved all of these trimmers. So whoever was in this was really doing some harm. Anyway, that's it for installing your cable on a SWAN 350, 500, or 700. Should all be the same, okay? And I hope you enjoy the unit. Let me know if you have any problems or need anything. This is K6REA, K6REA, and located in Lancaster, California.